And welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. We're going to do an unboxing today. Yes, mail call. I've been waiting to do this. And I know you guys have been watching my advent calendar daily unboxing behind the doors. And you're probably going, where are the toys, Avian? Well, here they are. I'm trying to do both, with the advent calendar. That's like 24 days of this. So thank you guys for sticking along. Saying hello to my Dark Cosmic Universe family out there, my cosmic comrades. You want to know how you become part of that? Hit the like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. You automatically become one of the members here. Membership does have some good advantages, so please remember that. Don't forget to check out my socials. The YouTube channel, which is here. TikTok, Facebook, and especially, if you could, I would appreciate going on to my eBay page where I've got vintage and retro shirts, because that's what helps pay for the channel with the toys. So, with no further ado, let's go check it out. Now, you've already seen the thumbnail, so you know what's in here, but let's unbox this. This had tons of non-biodegradable popcorn, to prevent any breakage, but let's go check it out. Now, again, this is a series that I was not, I just didn't get into because I was probably into superheroes at the time. And these are made by Funko. These are about 4 inches for the figures. And again, these do represent some of the characters that were in the Game of Thrones. I don't know anything about the series. I've never watched it. So for all the fans out there, I do apologize. But again, when I saw these figures, I'm like, you know what? They're going to go really good. And they're going to go great with these characters over here. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I'm huge into Dungeons & Dragons and trying to find some characters that would go perfect. And when I saw these on eBay, I got them for like $15 plus shipping. So it was under $24 with everything included. And for 5 figures for 24 bucks, that's kind of an unheard thing to get. So like I said, when I see stuff like that, I do pick it up. All right, so the first figure here, and again, if I mispronounce any of the names, I do apologize. I know there's the fans out there, and they're like, hey, you said his name wrong, or you said the person's name wrong. I'm sorry about that. Again, I can only do so much in my spare time here. But anyway, so thank you guys for checking out the videos, liking, subscribing, sharing the videos, leaving comments. I so appreciate that. All right, so the first figure we are going to be unboxing here. All right, and this is Steer, or Steer. Again, if I get the name wrong, I do apologize. Check out the detail of this figure. Look at the sculpting that they did. Now, these figures are not, I'm usually into like 5 points of articulation, which is head, arms, and legs. Now, these all have elbow joints, and they also have knee joints, so they have extra articulation. A lot of people would say that this would be like 7 points of articulation. I'm thinking they're like 9 points of articulation, but that's for me. So here's the weapon that Steer comes with. But I mean, take a look at this figure. Very, very cool. And again, this line it's in the 4-inch scale. So these figures go under, they go under the 1/18 scale. And I saw these figures and I'm like going, what would be cool to have of my Dungeons & Dragons figures, but to have it now. I think this is one of the taller ones. So this particular one is just under 4 inches, but again, really cool. And again, the weapons, I mean, it just screams to me Dungeons & Dragons. And I know I got into this series a little bit later than usual, but for finding these figures on eBay, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna find him. All right, so the next character here that I'll be unbagging, this is Samuel Torley. And again, if I said the name wrong, I do apologize. And check out the sculpting that they made with this. Again, it's got the elbow joints, got the leg joints, it's got the regular 5 points, so the legs, the arms, the head. Now, when I was opening these up earlier, it looked like there was a ball joint with this particular head. So again, I'm pretty sure these should pop off, but I'm not going to do that on camera because I'm going to keep these in as best condition as possible. And the character comes with a crossbow. Really cool. Again, it's that whole fantasy realm, for the figures. Now, what I did notice, again, maybe it's just me, is that the hands on these, the way they were sculpted, they don't really fit the accessories, you know, without, you know, trying to, you know, get this in and, you know, have them hold it. So again, I'm not going to bust it because these are pretty cool figures, and I definitely want to keep these around with my Dungeons and Dragons figures. But nonetheless, I mean, they're still pretty cool. All right, let's go into the bag here. Again, there was 5 figures, and like I said, they were like 15 bucks on eBay. Shipping was like $4 or $5. So again, under $25, which is completely unheard of. All right, now we have, this is Yagret. Again, if I say the name wrong, I do apologize. But really cool. And again, I was looking to add more characters into my, you know, collection here. And again, the sculpting on these, you know, if you do not have these in your collection and you have been kind of on the fence for, you know, like, I can't remember what it comes out to be. But again, 5 figures for, you know, under $25. And again, these did not come with cards. So, which is okay to me, because loose figures for me are a good option, you know, for people to collect when you want to collect stuff. And, you know, you want to add to your collection. Again, I take mine out, as you can tell, but then I find them, like, I put them in a case. All right, the next one we have here, we've got the Lord of Bones. Really cool. Again, the sculpting with those figures. I love what they did with the whitewash on here. You know, just to add that little extra texture and to bring out a lot of the detail on these figures. Very cool. And again, if and when I do, you know, get to see the series, I'm like, hey, I've got that figure already. Again, my only gripe with these figures, and you know, is that they really can't hold their accessories. And they probably do if you kind of like, you know, push them in there. But I'm not going to do that here. I don't need to bust any figures. And the last but not least, we have, this is Tormund Giant's Bone. I guess that's the name. And again, if I have these names wrong, I do apologize. I did not follow the series to begin with. You know, so if the fans out there notice this, you know, again, please correct me in the comments, and I'm okay with that. So again, we're just showing off some figures that I got. Really cool, really well sculpting. And again, even like with the details with the eyes, that is, I know, something very difficult to do. Even the beard, the hair, the free-flowing hair, I mean, looks really cool. And again, my only gripe is that with these figures, they cannot hold their accessories. But again, if that's the only gripe I've got, you know, my life is pretty good about that. All right, so let's open up the box here of my Dungeons and Dragons figures. And I am going to get a vintage figure and also a more modern Super 7 figure, and kind of see if they fit in the scale, which I can almost guarantee they're going to. So here we go. So again, the wizard from the Dungeons and Dragons. Very cool. The evil wizard with his cloth goods here. Putting them next to this, and I'll get closer to these figures as I do that. And we've got the Super 7. Okay, I cannot remember the name of her name, so I do apologize. But, you know, really cool figure. I'll figure it out. Just throw it in the link there and tell me about it. All right, so the weapon goes down. All right, I'm going to go closer to the figures. Again, I do have other ones in my case here. Some are Dungeons and Dragons vintage figures. This one, it was a custom figure that I put together that I thought would look really cool. And here are some of them. Again, I put them in these cases here. I need to go find some of these cases. Apparently they're out of stock because fishing season is over with. Yes, I use fishing boxes for these, but it works really, really well. All right, so let's take a look at the figures next to each other, and they've toppled over. All right, so I'm going to put that up. Put her down here. They're all gonna fall over. I know there at least one. There we go. But that's the fun part about my channel. If you've noticed, all the figures go falling over. If it's not for me, Seashell does it. And if you don't know who Seashell is, she is our Dark Cosmic cat here, who is part of our... she's a flagship icon here for the Dark Cosmic universe. All right, so here they are, putting them next to each other. You know what? They scale really well, which is pretty awesome. They look really well together. And again, you know, if you had not known that these figures were in different series, again, in my opinion, you would definitely said, wow, these all go together. And again, they definitely will. It's got that whole fantasy genre going on here. I like it. You know, these Funko Game of Thrones figures fit in really well. And again, more figures to add to the Dungeons & Dragons collection that I've got going on here. What I'll do with them, I don't know quite yet. But, you know, if I get like a diorama or something, it would be really cool. And I think it'd look really awesome. All right, guys, that's the end of my video here. I did a Funko Game of Thrones 5-pack from eBay. Again, and I think they're really awesome. They're still on eBay, so if you guys look for them, if you're missing these figures, this would definitely be the opportunity to add these back to your collection or get them into your collection, you know, so you can have these and display them with your Dungeons & Dragons or any other fantasy 4-inch figures. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. To my Dark Cosmic family, to my cosmic comrades out there, stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting those action figures. Please leave likes. Subscribe if you're not part of the channel. There is a toy giveaway. Check it out, a few videos. Please check out my previous videos. So appreciate it. We are almost close to 80,000 views here on YouTube, which is really awesome. I'm excited about it. And again, we are over 400 and I think it's like 432 subscribers. We're trying to get to that 500 mark. And then eventually we're going to blow to the 1,000 mark, which would be awesome, because I want other people to see these figures like I do for these reviews. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon on the YouTubesphere. Thank you guys for watching the videos, sharing the videos, and I'll see you soon here on YouTube.